for control Berezino. So, first up, in these objectives are in no particular order. They can be completed in whichever way or order you wish to. But first up is reconnaissance and sabotage of the ELF's forward logistics point in order to understand what the ELF's logistics chain is capable of in the region. As you can see here, we've ascertained that this site, located in the town of Recon, is being used as a logistics point due to the presence of both supply crates, a small briefing area, as well as several trucks that have come to and fro from that location. Second objective up today, which is a primary objective, is to both exploit the ELF's forward HQ for pertinent intelligence, as well as sabotage their communications infrastructure at that location, so as to disrupt their operations towards Berezino and within the local region. I think slide 3. Yeah, slide 3. As you can see, they're based out of a unfinished construction site. It was supposed to be a factory. As such, you'll probably see a lot of built-up infrastructure or fortifications, rather, due to the unfinished nature of the area. Our third objective, note that every objective after this is optional. Our third objective is to neutralize the ELF's artillery located somewhere within the red circle area. You don't have to complete this, however, neutralizing this artillery will provide, or will have a noted effect upon the assault of Berezino, possibly turning the tide of battle due to their lack of fire support during their assault. If you feel like helping out the EDF in the local area, then I recommend completing this. They may also have some intelligence on site that you can scour if you do actually end up finding them and neutralizing the artillery. And finally, if possible, we have noted IDAP has reached out to us and notified us that one of their members has gone missing, providing humanitarian support to the local area, notably in Grovka and the area surrounding that. And we suspect that the ELF has actually snatched him in order to ransom him to IDAP. As such, if you're able to find him, it's requested to rescue him and bring him back to base in order to debrief him and get him safe and sound. Beyond that, additional information includes the QRF inbound routes for this region. So, due to the forces that are being dedicated to the assault in Berezino, you can expect that there'll be limited QRF. Mostly the QRF will originate from the sites towards each other. So, for example, if you attack Gorka and the logistics point, and they find out that you're actually, and you become you go overt, expect QRF from the HQ site to reinforce that site and vice versa. Additionally, so we
have both of them at the same time.
You could do that. Just note that the force composition and the concentration is pretty significant. But beyond that, note that during all of this, again, reiterate, Berezino's under assault. So if you take too long and they figure out that you are there, if you become uncovered, they may end up turning some of their forces around, or maybe even retreating fully in order to retake their sites and prevent the sabotage and exploitation of those sites. Just a heads up. Beyond that, any questions?
Oh, a lot of them.
Okay. Shoot.
As for the town of Berezino, do we know how long the friendlies have estimated to be capable to hold that position, or are they on their last heels, or are they holding strong? Do we have any intel on the situation there?
Yeah, so while we don't have direct line of communication with the EDF force in Berezino, from what we understand from looking at their defenses and whatnot, they're pretty well dug in. It's expected that the ELF will be able to make some headway into Berezino proper, at least in like the first portion of the town. However, we believe that the EDF has properly fortified and will be fighting like a defense in depth, pretty much all the way until the port area, at which point that'll be their final end game. They'll hold out for a significant amount of time. We're not expecting this fight to end today, if anything.
Understood. All right. secondly here, civilians on both objectives, any intel on that?
Yeah, so the HQ area has no civilians. It's an abandoned construction site, so it'll mostly be manned by armed ELF soldiers and militants. The town nearby, Orlovets, may have some small civilian presence, but for the most part, this area has been pretty embroiled in warfare. So if they haven't evacuated yet, they're most likely dead. As for the logistics site up in Gorka, expect minor, if any, civilian presence at all. That village has been abandoned, which is why it's currently in use by the ELF as a logistics site. They can move freely in and out of that village area.
Understood.
So if that's the case, honestly, I kind of do like the idea of hitting both sides at once. Send one team down to the HQ site with like 40 mics, and have aviation on standby to help them, while the rest of you, or the rest of us, whichever team I guess, goes to the logistics site and hits that at the same time.
Yeah, I'm thinking something like that as well. I'm even thinking mortars for Gunslinger and just whack it.
So Gunslinger and like one team go to hit HQ site and the other two go to logistics, or what?
Something like that. Sounds good. Just a question: how many do we expect to fight on each objective?
Like a force composition?
Yeah, exactly. How weapons, equipment, armor, vehicles, stuff like that.
Yeah, so at least for the logistics site, you'll probably expect like a small motor pool, so that's like light armored vehicles or technicals at most, with a decent amount of like support logistics personnel, with maybe like a squad or two of actual like combatants that have, are wounded or have fallen back or are being kept in reserve. As for the HQ site, you can expect that it's mostly HQ staff, along with a composition of guards, so at least 2 or 3 squads of individuals, as well as, again, light support vehicles and light armored vehicles. So imagine BRDMs and technicals. BRDMs on the upper side, technicals on the lower side.
Understood. Brown, you had a question?
Yeah, you mentioned the IDAP guy being taken. You said he was taken from Dubrovka, or that we expect him to be in Dubrovka?
He was taken from Dubrovka. We don't know his current location at this time, but we believe that he is that the ELF have custody of him, and as such, we want you to keep an eye out while assaulting these sites, just in case you find him.
Yeah,
all right, so we have to be.
If they're wanting to ransom / whatever a fucking aid worker, they're probably going to take him to the HQ.
That's the most likely course of action, but he might be stashed at the logistics site just because it's closer and they haven't had the time to move any further yet. So we have to keep an eye out for that. My initial thoughts on this was changed a bit, but anyway, my initial plan is basically take snowmobiles and hike down the Black Line. We are going west to avoid going into the AO where the assault is happening at all. So we're heading west and then going south, hitting the dismount Lima and dismount Zulu. One team or 2 teams at dismount Lima, 2 teams at dismount Zulu, and then move to the OP positions and start just marking out Recon, get a tally on how many we're working up against, and see if we can find that IDAP guy and see if we can locate the artillery convoy. And from there, we will formalize an attack plan. Most likely we're going to use the foliage to just get in. What I want to stress a lot tonight is that we want to work with risk management. So we want to make sure that we analyze before we move in and take the need versus the risk and divide it by your time frame, basically. So make sure that you have a need, you know what you need to be doing, but calculate the risk. If there's too many enemies there, then we schwack them before we head in there. Try to even the odds before going in close quarter combat, basically. Take out as many as you can before heading into close quarters. Or call for backup. That could work as well. Just don't expose yourself too much or your team too much. And we want to avoid what we had last week when we got overrun, basically. If you feel like you can't handle it with your team, I'm talking to team leaders here, if you feel like you can't handle it or you're in danger of getting overrun, pull back and wait for reinforcements or air assets to support you instead. Alright, team leaders, any questions, thoughts
do you still want gunslingers to run mortars? Because I mean, if we need to move forward to the Resino afterwards, we'll have to let the mortars be pretty quickly in place. So, is it really necessary to tag them for a couple of rounds, or?
How many guys do you have today?
I think it's 3. Yep.
Yeah, you might be a bit limited with the mortar as well. Maybe, I mean, the mortars would be really effective for hitting the HQ compound and basically swacking it completely. So what you could do is basically have the mortars set up with dismount Zulu and engage with mortars from dismount Zulu, and then leave the mortars there and move up to support, basically, or something like that.
Okay.
Because then you can stash them in the snowmobiles.
Mm-hmm.
I think that could work. At least bring them in the snowmobiles.
Yep.
Aviation, I marked a couple of prime spots for you to recon, but of course recon the main of AOs as well. But we want to get a sense of what we're working with around the AO as well. And if you see any checkpoints or anything like that. If we don't have too many civilians, we could honestly take out a lot of shit with aviation as well. If you have the manpower for it.
Yeah, I was going to ask, would you like us to have one aircraft doing recon for those, what look to be grads, the RD site? Because they're supposed to be between the two objectives. That'd be something that we could take out pretty surgically.
Exactly what I'm thinking as well. If we leave you guys to basically find and handle that artillery convoy, that'd be amazing. Unless it's parked in the middle of town, of course. But
because if we take guided rockets, it'd be like 1 rocket per Vic.
Yeah, that could work. And then just have, I guess, one bird standby for Casavax and one other bird for recon/CAS stuff. Or I don't know how to want to divvy it up, but basically we need 1 bird for Casavax, 1 bird for, or the rest of you for recon and fire missions.
Okay. And I think
take a
there's 3 of us again tonight, so our options are Casavac bird and a singular Reaper, which means cannon/unguided munitions, unless we take Hellfires, which, then limits our overall, munitions. Or we can take a Little Bird again, and we'll have a bunch of guided rockets, but we'll have way lighter everything else.
Well, I'm honestly going to leave that up to you guys, because you know your aircrafts and munitions better than I honestly do.
It'd be fun to see you guys
using-
flying in with Reaper with unguided and just taking shit out.
Yeah.
I think using your
I do like going guns.
your lighter guided munitions. Munitions.
I really don't care. Yeah, cannon
my
fire is
electric
great
guitar.
too. So, I mean, we may need those cannons before the end. So
Yeah, we
We
can.
votes cool, flying in with cannons and blowing shit up. Yeah.
We can technically mount guided rockets to the Hellfire mounts on the Reaper as well, but it's limited, obviously, because we only get the 2 pylons.
So you would get what 8 Hellfires
We'd get-
and
Either 4 Hellfire, or 4 Hellfires, or what is it? Wish if 8 or 16 guided rockets if we did it on the Reaper.
yeah. Let's go for that then.
All right.
Okay.
Give yourself some Hellfires and some guided rockets.
Let's wrap this up so we
Well,
can start
either or,
prepping and get
no.
going. Let's
Okay,
have
sorry.
Gunslinger Bandit rolling for AO Foxtrot and Dismount Zulu. So Gunslinger Bandit for Dismount Zulu, and have Outlaw and Nomad running for Dismount Lima. So Gunslinger and Bandit, as soon as you're done, start moving out, basically, because you're traveling the furthest. So.
God.
Alrighty.
We gotta
Let's go, guys.
No problem. Feel bad for whoever opens that fucking garage door.
Controls, figure out arms.
Gotcha, then, Chuck.
Make sure these
Alright, do we just want to do it like we did last week then?
Yeah, I guess you on camera and me flying, so I got an itch to use this
Projected.
This is Nomad 6, ready to check on company net.
We'll be fine with playing.
Five by five.
Alright.
Oh, God,
what do we want to do
Tag 'em, Mike.
breakdown-wise? We want to do the guided daggers for precision, and then
Can't get
install-
these things to do what
Yeah, I
I
was
want.
thinking we could do daggers and cannon.
Cheshire. Or Miller. Intel on enemy air anti-air assets.
Just expect like in places ZUs at the higher end, so rare, and expect mostly H and Gs and whatnot. So as long as you don't get too close, you should be fine.
Sounds good.
Take like one demo block just in case we need to debt vehicles. Yep. Just before we leave. To have some on me, but
Hagrid, welcome to team leading. Also, make sure you don't have a medic with you tonight. So.
to be cry every time. Who are the medics?
Hey, Karen.
Young is the medic, but otherwise we got Hill with Company HQ.
Be with the others.
And we got...
I love you.
We're gonna have to redo this, I realize.
I love you a long time. I love you a long time.
Stand by.
But because we're because we're going with two teams, we can just have one team have a medic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to redo this. So Bandit, you're gonna have to go to the first one. Morgan, we're gonna have to redo this. Bandit is missing a medic, and I want a medic on each objective. So Nomad and Bandit is going for the first dismount and the logistic point. Outlaw and Gunslinger is going for the second one. Copy.
A-firm.
Change the plan, boys. We're going for the first objective instead of the second because of medic.
Alright. Yeah, so we can stay close to you and provide you with medical.
No, you're right.
I think it's the 60mm small.
Get fiddle diddled.
Fiddle diddle.
Yes, fiddle diddled.
I'm sure they waited man.
Yeah, as long as it's given us that, I think we don't have anyone weigh anything crazy. No, okay.
Brother?
Alright, I'll see if I can get the snowmobile sorted then.
In the secondary. Grab a secondary.
Oh, okay.
guys.
Go, okay.
It'd be a long ride though.
You just grab the
Go.
Alright, Hell will just take one to get it. One snowmobile to get her.
I have to have it.
I already know that.
Roger that.
Chip, you got your damn knock, yeah?
This is Nomad 6 Radio Chicken Company net. Or, sorry, on planet.
Yeah, I got two blocks and a burn.
Which 5x5
Let's head out and
Yep,
ready to get on
60
these,
mil.
as long as you guys get good.
Loud as fuck in here.
I can't find 60mm thingy.
They're under the magazines, very bottom. So I think we're way down.
Yeah.
Alright, you all set to move out? Help?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Awesome, I'm just gonna pack on some extra smokes and stuff.
60mm HE
Roger
charge
that.
one, is that correct?
Yes, I think so. I guess Chad will try and say we doesn't change, I think. Take the Chad one.
You want 2.5 second fuse or what?
I'll take 5, 0, charge 0. What is the range from?
I'll get this out.
Round should I take?
What's he saying?
Yeah,
Alright, all teams check in when you're set to move out.
Hey, you still in my motor?
I'm having my guys grab 40 mic rounds. We're gonna open up on the target with some explosives.
Why you want this one?
But because I've got my motor inside it.
What do you think about being on
Too late.
Head over to the snowmobiles over here, look at two.
Yeah, ATD. Oh, wrong net.
I'm joking, come.
Just get another one.
But I want your mortar.
Alright, sounds good.
It's fucking heavy, dude.
Outlaw. Just remember you have Gunslinger as well, so you can spot for them and mark the targets. You'll be able to take out a lot.
I have another.
Who's this?
That will be us.
How about you?
Say again.
Moving in.
Copy that. Yeah, hell, if you could ride, that'd be good.
Alright.
Okay, right. Will. Oh shit!
Holy shit.
What happened?
They don't need to.
I'll let Juliet read a check on me.
Lima Charlie and Company. Everyone okay after that bad track?
I lost green.
Alright, Bandit, let us know when you're moving out and we'll save behind you.
That's the best we can make it fit.
Alright, Hill, you can drive us down towards Bandit marker. They've already moved out on the route. We need you 5x5 bandits, just stand by, helicopters taking off here so I can barely hear you. Otherwise you're coming in clear and loud, just right now it's a bit loud here.
Gunslinger out loud. Yeah, copy that. Can you hear you?
Alright, link up with Bandit and then follow them out.
Okay. Holy crap. Get that freaking shot right.
Did we go first?
Bandit, let Gunslinger past, and they're gonna have to move out ahead of us.
Where exactly are we going?
Follow the lines.
Yeah, Outlaw, you're way out ahead, so you're gonna reach your point and be good to go with Recon immediately. Prophet, this is Nomad.
This is Prophet 6. Send it over.
Prophet, be advised, all teams are Oscar Mike on snowmobiles out towards the AOs. We're gonna have 2 teams on AO Foxtrot and 2 teams on AO Golf. Over.
This is Prophet 6, roger that. Over.
Nomad out. Nomad 6 to all stations. Be advised, we're good on time. We're ahead of schedule, so when you get to the dismount points, take your time, get in a good recon, and we'll work out the final station of the plan when we have all the recon on the map. This would be interesting. We're probably gonna go loud tonight.
Yeah. See how it goes.
Yeah. I just want to try. The goal for tonight is limit casualties. Basically, try to work better to prevent mass cas and overrun situations.
Yeah, I'm definitely up for that, man. I do not want any advanced cats at all. If it can be prevented.
Yeah, let's hope.
Ah, that little bush hurt.
Well, I'm green medical. Alright, we'll just tail it behind Bandit and basically observe and coordinate with them. I don't see us going into too much contact today. I'm basically gonna work with you on casualty situations and try to coordinate over comms.
Roger that. Sounds good.
Outlaw is out at this mount point.
Outlaw at this
Outlaw, checking in, dismount to them.
Solid copy, Outlaw. Good luck. How are they doing? Jesus Christ.
Holy crap. Knock on wood, man. This is the last time I've had in Stonefield.
yeah, stop. We're past our dismount point. Head back a bit.
Alright.
Yeah, head directly
I see
north.
where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More left. And right here will be good. Just stop right here. Nomad is at this mount point. I have eyes on the village from here.
Eyes on.
Prophet, this is Nomad.
Nomad, this is Prophet 7, send traffic over.
Interrogative, update on the ROE. For taking out these objectives, I presume we're clear to fire at our own initiative. Over.
Nomad, this is Craft 7. Good copy on all accounts. You are clear to fire at your own initiative. Over.
Understood. Nomad 6 out. All stations be advised, just confirmed with Prophet, we are clear to fire at our own initiative this time. So we can initiate firefight if we need to. Out.
Outlaw copies.
This is Gunslinger. We arrive at Dismount Zulu. Want us to place them with us now?
A firm, set up the mortars and possibly send one guy forward to spot for you, or if you want to coordinate with Outlaw to spot for you, that's up to you.
Hey Hydra, do you have a good plan view from your position?
No, there's a group of trees in between this location and the objective. Not able to see very well from here.
100%. Yeah, it looks like...
And we don't have eyes on the HQ, in the HQ as well, right?
Yeah, it looks like this isn't going to work, person. We're downhill. The OB is way downhill from the actual town. I don't think we're going to see
Yeah, we're moving down into the trees.
You might have to switch up directly north and head into the edge of town or something like that.
This hill, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, go as you see fit, Bisbee. You run the show from here. Nomad all stations, OP Alpha was a bust. We're shifting with Bandit to a better vantage point.
Nomad, can you confirm that the HQ is supposed to bomb is the town of Polana between the two AO?
Negative, the HQ is AO Foxtrot, marked radio tower. That is our primary objective tonight.
How's that?
The town in the middle here is basically just an area where the enemies set up and have their artillery trucks.
Nomad Bandit's holding for info from there.
Understood. Prophet, this is Nomad 6. Be advised all teams are on the ground, dismounted, and working towards the OP points.
Be advised,
out.
We took out 2 enemies. They didn't return fire at all. After that, over. Don't know if they radioed.
Understood.
Bandit's back on the move.
Out. Outlaw interrogative, was that a patrol in the woods question?
Yeah, there was a group just stationed outside here, had a little fire. We had to take them out, otherwise they would have had our backs.
Understood. So all stations be on the lookout for sentries and patrols in the woods as well.
Like they're in some multicam variant, the helmet on, one without.
Moving to B Bravo to install the motors.
Been identified by aviation personnel and they're standing by once we go over to strike it.
Outstanding. Hill.
Yep.
Let's hang back a bit and not get mixed up if it turns out to be
Right here,
firefight.
Hagrid's a pretty good spot.
Let's see if we can overwatch them instead. Basically provide fire from the hill.
Got you.
I see the camo net I'm looking at right now. Looks like there's a radio. Wrong net.
Guys on walking patrols inside the objective.
Walking patrols, roger that.
I got eyes on the supply crate as well. Supply crates.
That's nice.
Bandit, this is Nomad 6.
Go for Bandit.
Be advised, from my pause, I have confirmed eyes on the supply crates inside AO Gulf. They are white with a black cargo netting and yellow straps on it.
A firm, we have eyes on them too.
Outstanding.
Gunslinger, you guys get in position.
We're almost done preparing the monitors.
Stay firm.
Bandit Outlaw.
Go for Outlaw.
Can you just tell us just before you initiate? We're planning on doing the same, doing it on the exact same time if possible.
Stay firm. I think we're going to go off of Gunslinger's mark, so we'll launch some mortars.
Stay firm.
This is Nomad toll stations. Also be advised that you can try to spot that IDOT worker, see if we can get the hostage as well. Ah, thank you, Hill.
Yeah. Interrogative. Does anyone have their laser designator on? We can check the teams, super easy.
It would be Bandit Juliet. I was getting ranged targets.
All good.
All stations, make sure you have a good route in and out, since it might need a quick extract when you poke the hornet's nest and engage. Bandit, this is Nomad. Bandit, this is Nomad.
Go for Bandit.
Be advised, under the camera netting, I can see a radio and whiteboard. That might be a possible location for intel.
Wait for him, we have eyes on.
Solid copy. Nomad out.
Gunslinger to Nomad, interrogate.
Say again, Gunslinger.
Are we hitting the radio tower or the factory direct?
Stand by. Outlaw. What's your suggestion there? You got eyes on the actual objective. What do you want him to hit? The radio tower directly or the factory?
If they want to hit the factory first, it has ZU-23 on the top, as well as mounted guns on it. That's our first target. I'm going to be launching a Hyundai R right now over the objective to see if I can see what's there.
Copy. Gunslinger, go ahead and coordinate to strike those factory building F1, Foxtrot 1.
Okay, aiming for Foxtrot 1.
Right, Gunslinger, let us know when you're ready.
How about two of my guys? The arrow was talking about. Maybe there could be also hostages inside the factory. Is that a thing?
There could be one possible hostage, maybe at the HQ. So don't strike it with too many rounds. Just a couple of rounds on the rooftop, basically.
Roger that.
then I'd say shift fire directly towards the radio tower and engage that with a couple of rounds as well.
Roger, getting ready in tank.
Nomad 6 to Outlaw Juliet.
Copy, go for Outlaw Juliet.
Yeah, I realize here that it's probably better that you coordinate the gunslinger where and how they should drop their rounds, seeing as you got eyes on the target.
Sounds good to me. I'll work with my GL and do so.
Outstanding. Nomad 6 out. Right, I'll just quickly sneak over the bandit. I'll be right back.
Roger. Gunslinger, you guys lined up for the mortar strike directly on top of the factory with like just a few. I do like the idea of not like blowing the living fuck out of it, but definitely hitting if you have eyes on. We definitely have eyes on. I can give you observation of like BDA as to these AA guns on the roof.
Yep. You got a good plan going in there, or are you going to strike it from here?
Roger that. Our team's also going to be fighting 40 Mike support on the 3rd floor against the MG guns, one facing us, one facing to the north.
Copy that. We'll follow behind you, maybe like 1,500 meters behind you, and provide a casualty collection point if needed.
Got it.
So, after the, just out of for my own curiosity, like after that first strike, if I want to repeat, what would be the ETA on the next mortar going out?
Say again?
After you send off the first mortar, what's the ETA on like the second and third if I want like a repeat strike if you missed?
Yeah, so Bandit is going to hit what they can from here, and we'll do the same. And then they're going to shift north, move around the village, and hit it from the woods. And we'll follow behind them, maybe 100 meters behind them.
I guess about 50 seconds, something like that, please.
5 seconds? Alright guys, so you're just advising you're ready. We can kick this off.
Alright, let's get ready.
Heck yeah.
Gunslinger's ready. On your call, guys.
Go ahead and send it when you're ready. Gunslinger, we're on you.
Okay, sang in.
Prophet, this is Nomad 6. Be advised, we are initiating our attacks on AO Golf and AO Foxtrot simultaneously. Time now. Over.
This is Prophet 6, roger that, over.
Nomad 6 out.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Did I hit?
Confirm splash.
We're loud, we're loud.
Splash, good splash. 40 mics going out as well.
Did I repeat?
Affirm.
Yeah, repeat, and shoot more east.
Right, they're moving. It's hard to see them in between trees here, but I got a couple of guys moving in the edge of town.
Okay, I can't really see him. Got a bearing? Okay.
You guys gonna get attacks from here, from road 3?
Gunslinger, it's important that you displace when you're done. Get away from there. They're gonna know that mortars came from that position.
Yeah, Gunslinger's moving them now.
Solid copy. Outlaw, BDA on the factory. What's happening?
There's still plenty of targets firing back. Looks like Blackwell might have been tagged.
Gunslinger's moving to you guys.
Gunslinger, yeah, go ahead and move on in.
Copy that. Coordinate with air assets if need be, if you can get Morgan or Blackwell back up.
Got incoming, sounds like.
Yeah, just a small fire from a couple of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're schwacking it with 40 Mike. I'm gonna watch our 6, make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Hey, Ben, you got a bearing on that contact?
Bandit has contact at 070. He might also have contact directly east, based on audio.
Roger, 070 and directly east.
And that would be the artillery convoy going fuck up. Bandit Juliet, this is Nomad 6. Yeah, I don't think they need it, but just in case, I got a positive BDA on that strike. Everything is catastrophic.
Yeah, we got contact coming down the road, 0.
I got one guy standing in the backyard as well.
Roger.
On my point, bearing 056 behind the barn.
Okay. Behind the barn.
Dropped him, he's down.
Okay, cool.
Outlook approaching a position from the northwest.
Hill, where you at?
I'm up here.
Yeah, can you assist me real quick?
Gotcha. Let's see, your arm's broken as well.
Oh, is it? Sheesh.
Yep. Alright, I'll take care of that.
What happened to you, Garner?
I took a round right in the arm.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna give you your IVs, then I'll stitch you up.
Go ahead.
I might not even have to give you morphine. Let's see.
I'm gonna pop morphine and epi on me. On myself.
Alright, I'll stitch you up here.
Morphine a day keeps the
Bandit,
pain away.
as soon as you're ready, we should start expediting towards that objective.
Hello? There you go. You're stitched up.
What are you doing?
Alright.
There you go.
What's this?
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Here, what are we doing?
Gunslinger, we're gonna back up a bit to get Blackwell up. Most of the contacts that have been firing at us are down.
Right, Bandit's moving in.
Yeah, Bandit Juliet, make sure you coordinate with our assets to make sure to alert us if anything is pulling back from the assault on Veracino.
Bandit's holding for 30M/BTR.
Oh, that's heavy.
Casper and company then.
Hey, firm, I got you, Casper.
TL has taken a hit. Looks like heavy weapons fire from the rooftop. Is there a medic anywhere nearby?
Outlaw, that's going to be you. I need assistance.
Is that a BTR?
Is Luxon still a medic?
Yeah. That's a BTR. Or no, it's a fucking BDR.
Well, we can...
Right there, to north.
Bring it to our location.
Yeah.
Over here.
We're just northwest of Luxon. I have eyes on.
Yeah, bring him over.
Yeah, roger that. We'll have to drag him. Maybe better if you come to us. We're a bit away.
Yeah, Lexon's working on Convoy right now.
That was a good hit.
Roger that. We'll start dragging.
Critical injured coming up.
He's moving again. Shit. Hell, that's you. Medical here. Medical.
Critical injured. Critical injured. Roger. Holy crap.
Assist.
Mr. Kerr. Come on. You bleeding a
Hacking
lot.
on his torso.
Roger that. I'll work on this leg there. Tourniquet going on.
Okay, torso's clear.
Roger.
Right leg packing.
Alright, I'm starting this monitoring. I'm gonna go for his airway.
That's fucking armored vehicles coming straight for us.
CPR.
Yeah, if you can start it right now, that would be great.
Starting CPR.
No shock advised.
Canada, you might want to get that law up.
Alright.
Let me take the CPR.
Right, I got her.
Okay.
Coming around on the left side.
Woo.
Holy crap.
Fuck you.
Alright, clearing your airway here. Kerr.
I'm going to keep you covered, Hill. Let me know if you need anything.
Roger that.
My bandit's gonna put some pushing in now and leave her with you.
Hey, firm, we'll follow as soon as we get Kara up.
Clear that airway. Clear that airway. There we go.
Gonna need a Casevac for him, or?
Let's see, I can probably get him up.
Copy.
This is Gunslinger. Be advised, we're taking down the two combatants on the AA gun on the rooftop.
Check or call.
Bandit, I see technicals leaving the logistic points to the east.
If are they traveling towards us or traveling away from us?
They're going away from you right now.
From Outlaw, you might have technicals coming in from your western side.
Hey, firm.
I've got Reaper tasked to hit those tentacles before they make them to you, Outlaw. Hopefully they can hit them.
Bandit, I see infantry moving along the main road in the village to your east-southeast.
Try again.
Check for pulse. Stand clear.
Come on, bro.
Check for pulse.
Outlaw Gunslinger, what's the status on you?
Nomad Bandit TL, leader, 15 seconds.
We're gonna be pushing towards the factory now with the guys that are up in Gunslinger. I've got Luxon working on ×2 that are wounded.
Copy that. Bandit, say again.
Alright, there we go. Pulse back up.
Outstanding.
Gonna do a second round of Epi.
Bandit, say again.
Nomad Bandit team lead.
Yep, this is Nomad listening.
I had to go AFK for 2 minutes, calling back.
Ah, copy.
Alright, cool. Alright, Kerr's got IVs going in him. He should be up in a little bit. Not gonna die on me today, Kerr.
Yeah, Bandit, be advised, way east of you at the edge of town, you got infantry moving around.
Bandit copies.
Gunslinger, you guys get over there?
Yeah, roger that. We're just holding the tree line west of the factory, trying to get eyes on.
Sounds like there's a vehicle potentially coming from our northwest. I have heat over here, just be advised.
Roger that. It's a vehicle from the northwest.
Alright, Bandit is approaching the target now.
Cool. Kerr, hopefully I'll have you up within about 1 to 2 minutes.
Bandit, you got one enemy tailing you from the south.
Alright, taking off monitor.
Gunslinger Morgan, do you want us to push on this factory or hold?
Hey, Farm, go ahead and push.
Roger that, Gunslinger pushing. We're approaching from the west side.
hit you with another epi here.
Eyes on the vehicle that was coming from the north. It's just a little dinky thing. We don't have to worry about it. I'm coming to join you for the push to the factory.
Yeah, roger that. We're just stacked on the wall here.
I suck at shooting, you know that?
This is Outlaw. Carrinder, are you able to call in a medevac on our location for ×2 wounded?
That's an A-firm. Do you have an LZ that you'd like him to come at?
I'll mark one now.
Copy that.
Come on, Kerr. Why aren't you conscious yet? Come on, bro.
Reference marker 0636 for LZ.
No shock advised.
Alright, just let me know when they're like on mic out, and we'll go get into position to carry them over.
Bandit, you got additional infantry moving from your south towards you. Whoa, Kerr. Or hell, that's vehicle behind us.
Ah, okay.
We only have ×1 wounded now. Blackwell woke up.
Bandit, be advised, a tactical is coming in from the south towards the village. Technical, moving in now. On the
Thank
objective.
you.
No problem.
What the
Just
fuck?
monitor off you.
What the fuck happened? That happens when you miss.
Yeah, move. We need to move. Bandit needs support.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. We need to move and link up with Bandit, essentially. Kerr, just stay on us. Oh shit, infantry to the
Bandit,
south.
lad, I might be a bit past out, so you'll be going to camp for a bit.
Copy that. Kerr is back up. We're moving out towards you from our end. Hell, get down here.
Hill, wait. Where's Hill?
He's coming. Up there.
Close.
Alright,
watch
go ahead
the
and
other
cross.
side of the town. There's a freaking gun truck there with a guy on the back. 50 cal.
A-firm. Go ahead and cross. We need to link up with Bandit. They need medical.
Yep.
We are at the barn. Let's go, let's go.
Hill, you are currently the HVT. You are not allowed to die. Oh shit, my weapon is cooking off.
Bandit Nomad, I have one down, he looks like he's about to PKIA.
Copy, we're moving to you. Outlaw Gunslinger, as soon as you have that radio tower blown, go ahead and pull back and link up with us on this objective. Frag out, frag out. Get down, Kerr, crawl, 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 and get away. Hill, don't move up, don't move up. Shh.
What the fuck happened? Got fucked.
Guys,
Why there were so many?
Hey, person, you up?
Hey, firm, I'm up.
Alright, coolio.
Kerr is injured though, but he's good. He's patching himself.
Roger that.
He's on the other side of the house from you, yeah.
Hello? Dude, this was... I patched it.
Bandit, are you still up?
Okay. I'll say again, Bandit is up 2 right now. I'm heavily injured, keeping machines okay. Counter's KIA.
Say again, counter KIA?
Ground.
Solid copy. There's technical pushing up towards the barn. Your position now, Bandit.
Okay, from my body up.
Back out. Bandit, if you back off the objective, back off the objective. Hill Kerr, hold here. They're backing off. They're backing off the objective.
140 around that area.
Yeah, there's a vehicle out there.
So bandits come back.
Yeah, bandits moving towards us now.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah. Prophet, this is Nomad 6.
Prophet 6, send it over.
Prophet, be advised, we have 1 times KIA Currender. We are currently pulling off AO Golf and regrouping.
Nomad, this is Prophet 7, good copy on all accounts.
Right, Gunslinger Outlaw, priority on taking out that radio tower and then fall back to regroup with us.
Run it.
Alright, this is Bandit. I think my whole team's down. I got Haggard on my back, and I am running away from the barn right now, headed west.
Hey, Firm, I see you, I see you. Alright, we're just to your south. Move south to the next building. Hill, come ahead and move up here with...
Hey, Burn. I got Curry. He just passed out as well. I'll be there soon.
Copy. Is Outlaw Juliet up?
Hey, Firm.
Copy that. I need you to coordinate air assets for Casevac and protection of us now. We're combat ineffective as of now.
Welcome.
Hold it. Stand still. Keep it. Right here. Right here. Come here.
Go ahead.
I am dead.
Alright, follow me.
6.
Alright, get him in here.
I've got Rich Ass and KI over here.
Kevin, go ahead and hold your boss there.
Roger that. I was going to head to your position with Kerr. Got him stable at the moment.
Yeah, alright, follow me.
Throw an LC down, I can coordinate super to get there.
Solid copy, stand by.
Outlaws moving to the west now.
Alright, work on a Kibben. Hill is coming.
Alright. Got Hagrid here. Alright, what do we got?
Alright, Outlaw Juliet, I got a LC marker 06 TAC 45. Be advised, the AO might still be hot, so recommend they scan it before they get in.
This is Prophet 6 for Super. Copy that. Can Super read me on this net? Over.
Alright, working on airway. Hagrid.
Super reads you. This is Prophet 6. Super 6-1, this is Prophet 6. We do have 2 times reinsert at base. Over.
Kibben, interrogative.
Copy that.
Why are you carrying an AK?
My gun started just overheating and I went through like 3 mags of just dry fire.
Fire in the hole.
Had to ditch it.
Copy.
And now I'm out of ammo for the AK, so.
Nomad, this is Prophet 7, how copy over?
This is Nomad, send traffic.
Nomad, status update on objectives, over.
Be advised, AO Foxtrot, the HQ radio tower should be demolished momentarily. We are currently backing off AO Golf and requesting medevac / support from the other teams.
Outlaw, what's the plan now? Are we moving out?
Yeah, affirm, to the west. Get out.
Nomad, this is Prophet 7, good copy. Be advised, we have received additional intel from the EDF force in Berezino. It seems as though they're meeting lessened resistance. This may mean that the EDF is either retreating and or redirecting forces to your AO. Expect, if they are redirecting, for them to be there within 15 minutes. How copy, over?
This is Nomad, solid copy on all. This is Nomad, solid copy on all.
Nomad, you ready for Super to come in yet? Just a tiny bit of foot mobiles, Reaper said, nothing serious.
Copy that. He's good to set down if need be. Hill, get those cats back ready.
Yeah, roger that. He's not going to want to sit. Are you guys ready to go if he does land?
Affirm, we can be right next to him in 30 seconds.
I'm getting Haggard up. Need somebody else to get carried.
Yeah, frag that shit as well.
God dang it, I had the freaking steady post on him.
Frag out.
Alright, I'm carrying.
He's in his way. He's coming from your northeast.
Alright, Kibben, cover us with everything you got.
Nomad, you got my blue form?
Affirm, we got him. We're ready.
Cover that, he's coming in.
Alright, cover.
Go, lift off. Go.
Incoming fire.
Yeah. Alright, pull out. We're moving west. Go.
7-4.
Yeah, let's go west.
Nomad, you get all people off the ground?
Negative, we got the 2 casualties off, and now we're retreating west.
Copy that.
Clear.
Jesus, okay, let's move. Up behind these concrete things and then hold pause.
Fast.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Outlaw Gunslinger, be advised, we're moving west, exfilling out of the AO on foot.
You guys know it's Kara accounted for?
We got us to pick you up.
Yeah, he's on the medevac.
Yeah, he's up there.
Alright.
Her
And Haggard.
Copy. We'll try to cut south to. We'll scratch that. We'll move west until we hit the black traveling line. You can pick us up. Shit!
Nomad, be advised, Reaper RTV to rearm refuel over.
You guys good?
I'm good. Alright, peel back. You two start. I cover.
Roger. Don't smokes out, peel him back.
That person.
Moving, move. Sat Hill, go, go, go.
Smokes out.
Alright, Gunslinger. Goal is to get back to the snowmobiles and just RTV.
Roger, remember we have to get nobody in the way.
We can coordinate a pickup of air assets. So
Sorry about that.
just
Weapon cooking
get out
off.
of here.
Yeah, I can get you a super again.
Outlaw Juliet, be advised, new LC marked directly to our west, 0 TAC 32. No, 06 TAC 32. Disregard.
0652?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, 0652. This is Nomads and traffic.
I'm back up and I have here. Do you want to just wait at the base then? If you're going back?
A firm, we are exfilling as the main objective is completed.
Hey, he's here to get us out of here right now.
Outlaw interrogative, did you confirm that the radio tower is blowing up?
A firm.
Copy. Outlaw Juliet, you can also task Reaper to strike that supply depot / logistic points that we couldn't get. Just take it out.
Roger that. You got the latest marker?
Stand by, I'll get you a accurate marker. Right, there is a marker right next to the map marker crates, 06 TAC 54. If you can schwack those crate there, they're white crates with black cargo netting.
We'll go. Yep, copy that. Reaper's rearming, so we'll have to let them finish that up back up, but they know.
Solid copy. And also we are set at the LC, waiting extraction.
Copy that. Super will be there in about 30s here.
Alright. We're getting extracted, so just hold here.
Heck yeah.
Good peel back. Very good peel back.
Yeah, man.
Very nice. Got 3 blood kills, I think.
With a sidearm?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you guys moving out.
so be careful of that. Yeah, I agree. Alright, let's go. You two get on, I'm last man. Get on. Everyone get on. Get on the bird. Last man, everyone's on. Go.
Flares cooked off, so it's bright as the sun.
God, we're gonna set off like a massive forest fire and burn down the whole country.
Yo, Hill.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for the save. Wait.
Miller, Brown almost smacked the ground right there.
I saw it to you like just a dead dog got hit by a car or something.
Dude, every time from twice.
Is that why he almost smacked you?
Alright. Well done, Kevin. You got yourself a souvenir AK. Sounds good.
He's good with stop cooking off. Yeah, like I went through like 3 mags.
Yeah, that's absurd. My weapon started cooking off as well. I've lost 1 mag to cook offs, basically.
I did a little bit of informal testing, and I fired. We were playing Insurgency. I fired a full beta C mag, and I went through another beta C mag cooking off.
Jesus Christ!
Like I fired 200 rounds, and half of them I didn't even want to. Like it was unbelievable. I switched back to the AK there for that.
I'm not.
Well, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, sorry, Richardson. You were like getting ready to deploy, and I'm like, no, get on a bird. We're getting out of here.
Trying to make sure I turn around and look and see what's going on.
We are leaving.
I was like, let me get right back on. You should have seen Guy, man. He got murdered, man. God dang.
God.
That freaking AA gun or whatever was on top of that factory building, man.
Did it fucking shoot at you guys?
Yeah, it shredded him up, man. Like
Holy
he had
shit.
Wounds on his torso, his legs was torn, all that shit.
Oh, that sucks.
Those things are absolutely devastating. Even like ARMA.
I thought you got him all with the mortars, but guess not.
Basically, about the fucking noise that went off, we thought you killed everything. Like popping off like forever, right? It was so loud.
And the artillery trucks were popping off for all this, all that rocket.
So the funny part is, I was with the other guys, it wasn't actually just the artillery trucks. The artillery trucks actually stopped like fucking cooking off after like a minute. You know what happened? Is fucking aviation saw a command tent nearby, and they hit the command tent. Turns out the command tent had about 3 or 4 boxes of ammunition in there, including a box full of flares. And so those cooked off for another good 5 minutes before I finally deleted them. That area, yeah, that area was lit up like a fucking sun for the longest time.
That's the warning beacon. That's what happened.
Well, Outlaw is
Fires
about
of Gondor have been lit.
Yeah, Outlaw is about to pull into the airfield, and Gunslinger is a bit behind.
Aviation keeps shooting at barn. They haven't hit it once yet.
Speaking of barns, next time I have to go into a barn like that, y'all can go in without me.
Yeah, we'll like reinforce it with like steel walls and shit for us.
They weren't meant to walk through the walls.
Yeah, through the walls. What is up with that pathfinding thing where they just decide, I guess I'm going through?
Yeah.
And, like, they do that even when they open the door. Like, they'll walk through the door as it's opening and like clip straight through it. They don't care.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I wonder what
telling
happened
Hagrid.
for you guys, but okay, that explains it.
Yeah, I was telling Hagrid, I was yelling, like Miller was here with me, and I was yelling, "They're going through the fucking door!" Because they kept walking through, like through walls too.
I think that's what the frames are actually. That's when I noticed the frames actually. The frames are worse when they get. I think it's like tied to that. Their pathfinding is tied to the frame rate.
It fucking sucked.
That's
not even
Hagrid.
Yeah.
That's connected.
Oh, he walked through as well.
Yeah, I was going to the back.
Hey!
Where we came from.
Welcome back, guys.
Door, and I was going back to take a look because I heard somebody, and then
Did you race
as
back?
I was peeking out the door, he came into the main doors and shot me in the ass.
You did.
It's so annoying, but it's terrible.
Interrogative gunslinger, what the fuck happened to you guys?
Yeah, our driver here's a bit slow.
Going in
Slow and steady wins the race.
No, he did not win the race.
Unless the race is already fucking over.
Blackwell, did you get a BDA on those crates that I attached to Reaper?
Negative, Reaper flopped, so I'm assuming he blew the shit out of him, but yeah, let's find out when the debrief gets.
Yeah.
Next mission is go back out and just crates.
Yes.
Everyone on Reaper, hang off the side.
Actually, I think Gunslinger will be faster than Aviation.
Yeah, because Aviation want to do so fancy and so sexy and all that. Come on, Gunslinger, you can still be Aviation. You can be Aviation. Just go fast, go fast.
I'm so sad you guys didn't so the next team over, there's a vehicle garage.
Oh, here they come. Oh, this is not
Morgan, sit on my lap.
Gunslinger were actually faster than aviation this time.
Yeah.
What do you mean this time?
Just, who taught you how to like sit in a chair?
Itself actually.
Look,
It's
your
because we
hand.
learned it was
What's wrong with
that's
your
why
hands?
it's slower.
Morgan,
My
come
hands
and
are
sit
cold.
on
I
my
don't have
lap.
gloves
He's
like you
sitting
guys.
on his hands.
Yeah.
You don't have a chair sitting degree?
Or no, his hands are through his legs.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on my balls because I haven't got them anymore.
Oh, they got shot off.
Morgan, come and sit on my lap.
All right, I'm extremely curious to hear the outlaw gunslinger perspective of this op, since I was tagging along with Bandit.
Oh, so you hate
Yeah, I guess we can kick off the debrief. From a company intention, you guys approached this problem pretty well, in my opinion. Understandably, due to not knowing the exact force composition, you guys split off to assault both objectives, which worked in your favor for the most part, and prevented them from meaningfully supporting each other with like QRFs and whatnot. So props on that. The actual assaults on each objective started off pretty well. I know that there was a little bit of trouble with getting smacked by some assets that were sitting on the peripheries for the HQ, the ZU guns on the top, the anti-air guns, and for the logistics sites, the BRDM that came rolling up after a little bit once you guys actually started pushing. But beyond that, you guys realized when you started taking casualties that it would start, rolling downhill, and so you guys quickly reacted to that. Person called for the evac, and that seemed to work out in your favor pretty well because you guys pretty much left right as some of the units from the attack on Berezino started to pull back into the AOs. So props for that. Beyond that, I don't really have any other comments. Miller, you got anything for them?
Nope.
All right. We can move on to the teams. Person, you want to go first?
Yes, quite quickly. Just want to ask which objective were completed.
So the HQ comms tower was destroyed. I believe the intel was still left inside of the building because you guys didn't bring any back, from what I understand. The artillery trucks were destroyed, as you heard, on the ground. And it does aviation really quick. You guys have any BDA on the logistics site, supply cache?
Shit was on fire when I left.
Okay. So we could say at least some of it was destroyed, if not all of it. We may find out later in other ops if they were fully destroyed or not. Unfortunately, we were not able to recover the IDAT personnel, which is unfortunate. He's still out in the wild somewhere. He may show up later. We'll see.
Yeah.
But 2.5 or 3 objectives out of 4, pretty good. Not bad. Especially when one of them was optional.
Yeah, I want to say this worked well. I was a bit skeptical with splitting up the teams so far from each other, and also with not having full teams here. But it worked out. It felt a bit biting off a bit more than we could chew when we were attacking the logistics points with, I think, Bandit, you attacked it with 3 guys eventually. That was all that went in. Yeah, and that's a bit light when conducting an assault on the compound. So might want to have done that differently, but it worked, kind of. We had to pull out and actually get the hell out of there. So second thought, no, it did not work. But I guess that was also due to the bugs of the enemy walking straight through the walls and straight through the closed doors and stuff like that. Most of all, the communications went really well. The coordination between the teams went really well. The initial execution went really well. And that's all I got to say. So let's walk down the line.
All right.
Next one.
The teams are swapped up. I'm not sure. Hagrid, you were a team leader, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to go?
Don't really have anything to say other than I hope we don't fight beings that can astrally project through buildings. But no, other than that, like everything we did up until that point felt pretty solid. Even like taking on the BRDM, like we eventually hit it once it stopped. It was just we got into that building and some stuff happened that we didn't expect, and obviously the guy's armor was pretty tanky. So as soon as something happens that you don't really expect, like in close quarters, it takes a lot of shots to put these guys down, and so they can do a lot of damage before you can stop them. Other than that, though, like the planning, the execution was all fine.
All right. Let's see. Guy, do you want to speak up for Gunslinger?
Sure. Well, first we went up to place the mortars. It just took us a bit of time to get uphill with the equipment, but we got there. After a couple of rounds were shot, we got engaged by guys from the road, and we actually had to abandon the mortar pit because it was already spotted. And we moved to Outlaw. I was smacked in the face by the Tuscan, so then got a bit of... But yeah, then we helped the Outlaw on this objective and did it and destroyed the Reggie Towers. I think we did pretty good on it. We unfortunately lost Richardson on that, I'm sorry, Richard. But yeah, we evacuated the AU after that, and it went well. So I guess congrats.
And then before we get to the best, save the best for last. First, you need a question for Gunslinger.
Yeah, just wanted to ask, did you feel like the mortars were worth it in the end, or would you have done better without them, in your opinion?
Well, I don't know. Did the couple of ones we made on the objective were useful because we did not destroy the Zeus cannon, which was the main objective. So I guess Outlook could tell.
Were the mortars anywhere near? We couldn't see where they were hitting.
Yeah. We hadn't time to just because we got engaged. So
we were firing blindly.
Outlaw might be able to give perspective on that, but at least from the Zeus side, you guys were hitting inside the compound.
Yeah, that's one thing.
All right, and for last, Morgan.
Best. Yeah. No, it was fine. My team, we responded well. Once Blackwell went down, I thought it was good that we kind of backed off, regrouped, and then reassaulted once Gunslinger came in. Yeah, it was just fast. We hit it quick. As far as the mortar shells, the first ones hit to the west of the compound, so it called for them to be shot a little more east, and then it seemed like they were hitting around, and I think that killed off like one of the patrols and stuff like that, but unfortunately it never hit the top of the factory.
Yeah, we hadn't had time to adjust because we got fired upon, so...
Also, I want to know, Cheshire, was that you jumping over the walls every so often? I was just blasting every time.
No, that wasn't me. That was Miller. But you did catch me at the end there, coming around the corner of the compound.
Yeah.
I threw smoke over, and you peeked as soon as I threw it, and I freaked the fuck out and tried to spray at the ground.
Miller then kept trying to jump over the walls, and I was just there every time and just unloaded on him.
All right.
From Sue's perspective, by the way, the 60mm mortar Gunslinger.
Yep.
We might actually just take it out, try to replace it with something else because it sucks.
Yep.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
We'll give you 105 instead. How's that sound?
Oh, right. Just a house cannon.
Whatever you can give us, but not that.
But please continue, Jeff.
Yep. All right. We'll move on to the GFOs for tonight. I believe we have Blackwell here and Carringer here.
Yep.
Yes. Who wants to go first?
Always Blackwell first.
I mean, they both are just looking at black screens for most of the night.
Oh,
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking if it went like this last week, I'm so sorry, Karen, that I wasn't here. Yeah, it was good. I was super excited for the initial strike, which kind of went to shit, but I was excited to kind of do a repeat. And then I tried to one-tap an MG, and he's like, hey, 90-degree flip. I was dead immediately. I'm surprised Lex was able to get me up.
Oh.
So it was tricky hitting people tonight. I don't think I even hit a single guy, and the frame rate was a little iffy. And so other than that, I really did enjoy when I came back up coordinating stuff for Nomad and Bandit. And so I thought the company net and the air communication was pretty good. I'd go down, Karen would pick it up. He'd go down, I picked it up. So as always, it was just pretty smooth transitions. That's all.
All right, Carringer.
Hello, Arma, my old friend. I see you have guys walking through doors again.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
What
but
door?
aside from that, everything went well. Inter-team communications were really good. Nomad and team leads were communicating very well across company. I do apologize. I was transmitting on company a couple times when I wasn't supposed to, and I didn't realize it. I'm really sorry.
That's pretty funny.
It happens.
Definitely yell at me next time that happens, so I can get off the net. Because anyway, but yeah, everything went really well for communications aspect. FOing, aviation did wonderful on the recon they could do. I know the cameras are still an issue, but still, it's every bit helps. And their attack on the convoy of BM-21s was executed pretty well. So everything pretty smooth for the most part.